so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I can roast, I can gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fake.
I request everyone to mute your mics during the session. Our resource person already joined in the session, Dr. Devakanya Gupta, madam. I just want to brief biodata of Dr. Devakanya Gupta. Thanks for the opportunity on behalf of Skill Activate. Dr. Devakanya Gupta, a doctorate holder with MCom and MPhil qualifications. She having 14 years of teaching and research experience in the field of commerce as well as NAC accreditations. Currently, she is working as a professor in the School of Management and Commerce in K.R. Mangalam University, Gurgaon. She is actively engaged in NAC accreditation process also. Also a member of Board of Studies for the School of Management and Commerce and a member of Academic Council at the university level. Additionally serving as research supervisor for PhD as well as MBA students. She received many awards, also recognized as a distinguished woman academician by Research Education Solution in association with Institute of Management, Bhubaneswar, and honored by Shishkan Kalyan Federation for outstanding contribution to the field of education. Also recipient of Gator International Award for the Global Association for Training, Education and Research for outstanding contribution in the organization of international conference. She acted as a resource person for many webinars, seminars, and also acted as a session chair for international conferences, and also published many books and research articles. She holds patents in the field of artificial intelligence as well as supply chain management. She presented many conferences and seminars. Thank you for being here, madam. And I request Dr. Devakanya Gupta to take over the session. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, and a very good evening to all. Am I audible to everyone? Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, madam. Yes,
yes, you are.
Let's begin the journey for research. 1 minute, I am sharing my screen. 1 minute. Okay. Is it audible and visible also? Please reply.
అశు
Okay.
இதுல ఎట్లా రిప్లై వేసేది రిప్లై వేసేది ఎట్లే రాచాలి నేను ఏం మెసేజ్ పెట్టాను
Your screen is visible, madam. Thank
Yes.
you.
So let's start the art of research, a deep dive into methodologies and techniques. So before starting the session, let's talk about an aunt who found a sweet sugar crystal on the counter and she brought it back to her friends and they all enjoyed it together. Aunt was a hero for finding the sweetness. So what she find? Excited, she ran back to her colony to tell the others. Some aunts believed, on other undoubted. No, research began from this doubts, questions, curiosity. To prove her point, she led them to the sugar hill. The aunts observed, tested, and confirmed her discovery. So, my dear friends, soon they formed a systematic path to bring the sugar back home. So, research is similar thing. Exploration, describe, diagnose, hypothesis, and induction and dedications. So, lesson of this curiosity, because first thing, asking questions. When you think about research, you just started from asking questions. What, why, where? These are the questions. Like experiments, observations, what you observed, and validations. Validations means, is it correct or not? Is it validate or not? Is it recognized or not? So, like the aunt, a researcher must seek knowledge, test ideas, and share findings. So, let's start with criteria of a good research. So, before starting a criteria of a good research, we should think about qualities of a good researcher. He must be curious. He must be observant. He must be eager to know what's happening. So, for this criteria of a good research, your purpose clearly defined, for what you are going to research, for what is the purpose of your research, and research process detailed, what steps you are going to follow, like an ant, right? Research design thoroughly planned and high ethical standards should be applied. Limitations and adequate analysis for decision makers need, finding presented, and conclusion justified. Researcher experience throughout this journey must be reflected in his or her research. So, it qualities for this research, it must be systematic. Systematic means there is a path, there is a science, there is a scientific knowledge. It should be systematic. It's a systematic process. It should be logical, empirical, and it should replicable and creative. A researcher must be creator, must be creative in his or her nature, and you can use of multiple methods. So, what is research? So, research, from here we can conclude that research is the systematic process of collecting and analyzing information. Informations in form of data in order to increase our understanding of the phenomena about which we are concerned or interested. Like And sometimes many researchers get confused what is search and what is research. So in this story, we see that finding sugar is a search, whereas discovering its source based on gathered information, like an ant, tracing its origin, is a research. Colony by colony of ant, which search again, it's called research. Search is about finding information, and research about validation of the information. So research involves critical thinking, analysis, and systematic study to create new knowledge. Types of research, because the research methodology depend on which type of research you are going to follow. So first one is descriptive and versus analytical research. Descriptive research is a fact finding investigation. It's about description, which is aimed at describing the characteristics of any individual, situation, or a group, describe the state of affairs and it exists at present. This is known as descriptive research. When we do social research, social studies on the group of persons, we opt for this. Analytical research is a primarily concerned with testing hypotheses and specifying and interpreting relationships by analyzing the facts or informations already available. Applied versus fundamental research. Applied research means action research is carried out to find solution to a real life problem. For COVID-19, we can use this, and action or policy decision. Discovery of vaccination for COVID this itself, applied research. Fundamental research, which is also known as basic or pure research, and undertaken for the sake of knowledge without any intention to apply it in practice. It is undertaken out of intellectual curiosity and is not necessarily problem oriented. So, quantitative versus quality research. This type of research,
Sorry, ma'am.
yes.
Sorry to interrupt you. Your screen is stuck.
Oh, please.
Now it is moving.
Is it moving?
Yes, ma'am.
From where? It's stuck. I don't know.
Qualitative versus quantitative.
Okay, okay. Give me a minute. Is it visible not or not? Wait for a minute.
Your screen is visible, madam.
Okay, visible? Okay, done.
Could you please make it in presentation mode?
Yes, yes, I am starting. Okay. Please give me a minute. Wait for a minute. Actually, from this conceptual versus empirical research, sir, can you confirm?
Ma'am, it's not in
Currently, you are in
presentation
left
mode.
side, madam.
It's not visible.
It's not in presentation mode. Please do a slideshow.
Please,
We can't see.
please move the slides, ma'am.
1 minute, sir. Sorry for interruption. I don't know how it. 1 minute, sir. One minute, sir. Hello.
Yes, madam.
Okay, sorry for interruption. So we can start.
Could you please press F5, madam, on the
Yeah.
keyboard?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, is it? I hope is it visible and it working. I hope it's working.
Currently, you are on which slide, madam?
Conceptual versus empirical research.
We are seeing 11th slide, quantitative versus qualitative research.
No, conceptual versus empirical research.
Please move on the slides, ma'am.
Okay. No, Shreesh, it's not working.
Okay, ma'am. Now, okay, ma'am. Conceptual versus empirical research.
No, it's visible. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am,
Thank
click
you.
8th one, ma'am. Slideshow, ma'am.
Yes. I am doing that. Okay. Is ma'am, please confirm.
Ma'am, your screen
I
is
think
showing
yes.
the PPT. Your
Yes.
screen is showing, yeah, PPT, but not the slideshow. Probably you can share this slideshow rather than the PPT, ma'am.
I am on conceptual versus empirical research.
You can continue, ma'am. We all can see the screen, which is the PPT.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Conceptual research is generally used for philosophers and thinkers to develop new concepts or to reinterpret existing ones. And about empirical research is a data-based research which depends on experience or observation alone. Sometimes we, as a teacher, we observe our students are working or not working, performing well or not performing. This is a kind of empirical research. It is aimed at coming up with conclusion without due regard for system and theory. So about after this we should start about research methodology, and for this we go step by step. So fundamental steps of research are first started with identifying the research problem. Like for social study we think about what is the impact of social media on our students. So this is the problem. Reviewing literature, formulating hypothesis, designing the research methodology, collecting data,
Ma'am,
analyzing. Yes.
uh, I, Professor Abhishek Barche, my colleague is not able to join to share this.
So, sir, I don't know how sir will take care of this. Please, sir.
Okay.
Sorry for the inconvenience. The room is full. They can watch in YouTube live, sir.
Sir,
Also,
provide
we'll
the
share
link,
the
sir, YouTube
feedback
link.
link.
Sorry.
Definitely, we will share in the chat
Yes,
box.
sir, and WhatsApp group. Okay, sir.
Sure, sir.
Thank you,
So,
sir.
can I continue? So,
Yeah, please, madam.
define research problem as our first step. So, what is the research problem? The first step in the research process involves two activities. First one is identification or selection of the problem. And second one is formulation of the problem. See, you find a problem, but you have to formulate so that your next path can be decided. So what is a research problem for basically? So research problem refers to some difficulty, need which a researcher experience in the context of either theoretical or practical situation and wants to obtain a solution for this same. So symptom detection हुआ, analysis of the situation, and a statement of research objective. So if you formulate a research problem, it would be helpful for your clear-cut research objective. So identification of problem will lead to you research objectives. So problem definitions, and second one is review of literature is our step 2. Review of literature is the documentation of a comprehensive review of the already published and unpublished work from secondary sources of data in the area of a specific interest to the researcher. The main aim is to find out problems that already investigated and those that need further investigation. So, purpose of review of literature to gain a background knowledge of the research topic, to identify the concept relating to it, potential relationship between them to formulate researchable hypotheses. So, uh, a review of literature provide you data sources used for other researchers, scales, and main purpose to find out the research gap. So, research gap will help you formulate hypothesis. A hypothesis is an assumption about relationship between variables. Hypothesis can be defined as a logically conjectured relationship between two or more variables expressed in the form of testable statement. Relationships are conjectured on the basis of network of
Ma'am,
associations.
screen is not moving.
Why? I don't know. 1 minute. Hypothesis after hypothesis is not working.
Yes, ma'am. Now
Stop
hypothesis
this.
slide will be there, ma'am.
Maybe there is a technical issue from that. If it's on hypothesis, that maybe in technical issue. So can we continue?
Yes, ma'am. Please continue, ma'am.
Okay. Hypothesis can be defined as a Hypothesis can be defined as logical conjectural relationship between two or more variables, expressed in the form of testable statement. Like suppose there is a no significance difference in the profitability of any organizations. So there are the two variables, profitability and year of the organization. So relationships are on the basis of the network of association established in the theoretical framework formulated for the research study. So variable means anything that can vary can be considered as variable. A variable is anything that take of differing or varying values. For example, age, production units, absenteeism, motivation, income, height, weight, etc. The value can differ at various times for the same object or same base or same person at the same time for a different object or person. We can define further it's a dependent variable, independent variable. So role of hypothesis in this, it gives a definite point to investigations. If you find variables, it will be helpful in your investigation and provide direction to the study. It determines the data needs, what kind of data you will require for your study, and specifies the sources of data from where you can gather all the informations, all the data. It suggests which type of research is likely to be more appropriate for your variables. Suppose if your variables are data related with secondary data, so you can find from the primary data, you will go for observations and survey interviews, all these things. So it determines the most appropriate techniques for analysis to work. It contributes to the development of the theory also. Now come to step 4, designing the research methodology. So designing the research methodology involves selecting appropriate methods. Appropriate methods mean there are 2 or 4 types of methods are available. Which methods you are going to opt for your research, and techniques to systematically collect, analyze and interpret data. Collection of information, collection of data. After that, analyzing of that data and interpret that data to give some output, to give your research object. So it ensures the research is valid, it's reliable and aligned with the study objectives. So research design is involved following steps. First one is define research objective. What is the purpose of your study? Select research methodology, which type of research methodology you are going to use. Determine research design. Identify data collection methods, sampling strategies, data collection procedure. Choose data analysis techniques. Ensure ethical consideration. pilot testing if you required, and experimental research, and last documentation. So before we go to start with this, may I know how many are attentive? May I
100
know
members,
how
madam.
many are attentive? 100% attentive? Let's check the gathering. So wait for a minute. Any questions? One minute. One minute. I am giving a quiz for till the time. Here I am pasted a quiz link. So just go on that, and till the time whatever we learn, it's about that. So please complete this quiz. Let's start with this quiz. Screen share. विंडो पे जाना। So let's start the quiz. 39 participants are there. Shall we start the quiz?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's further start back to our presentation. Let's back to our presentation. What is the research method? So research method are systematic approach used to investigate a phenomenon, gather data, and draw conclusions, encompassing both qualitative and quantitative techniques, and can be used to explore, describe, or explain a topic. So these are the research methodologies which we can use in our research. Like for qualitative research to study human behavior, we use method, interview, observations. This method basically used in social sciences study. I request everyone to mute their phone. In quantitative research, focuses on data quantification. For this, we use statistical analysis. This research method is used in natural sciences. And for research method descriptive, phenomenon is focused on description. So for this, we use survey, observations, and it's applied on demographics, analytical, underlying reasons, data comparison, scientific research application for this purpose. And in applied research method, we want practical solution for the problems. So it's a collaborative research. It can qualitative and quantitative research, and it's meant in healthcare industries. फंडामेंटल नॉलेज एक्सपेंशन पर्पस होता है. Theoretical research, this is used in physics and maths. In exploratory research, we explore something new, problem which were not defined, undefined problems. So for this, we use secondary research and application in product development. So let's begin with qualitative research, since it's talk about human behavior. So first method we use in this is interview. Interview is a qualitative research method that involves a direct one-on-one conversation between a researcher and a participant to collect detailed insight about a topic. It may be a structured interview, follows as a predetermined set of questions. Semi-structured interviews has some fixed question but allow flexibility, like open-ended questions. And unstructured interviews that are totally open-ended, free-flowing discussion based on the participants' response. And second method which we are going to use in our qualitative research, again, purpose is human behavior, to study about human behavior. So we opt for observations. Observation is a qualitative research method where researchers systematically watch, record, and analyze behaviors, interactions, and events in their natural environment without directly influencing them. It is often used in social sciences, psychology, education, and business research. Maybe it's a participative or observation. The researcher actively engage in the environment while observing, and maybe it may non-participant observation. The researcher observes without interacting with participants. And a structured observation. There are some predefined criteria, checklist to systematically record behaviors of the any human or any target audience. And quantitative research, it's focus on statistical analysis. Where when we talk about statistical analysis, it's about data quantification. So statistical analysis is the process of collecting, organizing, interpreting, and presenting numerical data to uncover patterns like trends, OTT trends, OTT platform, trends about OTT platforms, trends for new fashions and relationships. It is a widely used in research in business, healthcare, and social sciences. So descriptive statistics summarize and presents data using measures like mean, median, mode, standard deviation, and percentage. Since it's talk about more about business, let's talk about social sciences. So what is the common platform? What is the mean for this, and what percentage is this? So for this we use descriptive statistics calculating the average income of an employee in a company is the descriptive statistics. International statistics, informational statistics make predictions or inferences about a larger population based on sample data using techniques like hypothesis testing and confidence intervals. For example, when we conduct a survey on 500 students to estimate the average study time of all university students, so we use this kind of techniques. Predictive analytics uses statistical models and machine learning to forecast future trends. Again, it's based on historical data, like predicting customer purchase based on past buying behavior, or prediction about profit percentage, prediction about budget. This we can calculate in this. So quantity statistical analysis. Statistical analysis is the process of collecting, organizing, interpreting data. Yeah, yeah. So we can conclude like quantitative research use numerical data and statistical analysis through survey, experiments, and observations to measure patterns. And for this, we can use softwares like SPSS, statistical analysis tool for survey and experiment. R and Python, it's also open access tools, advanced data analysis and visualizations. Excel, basic statistics, advanced Excel we can use, and it's freely available for data management. Stata, data manipulation and econometric analysis. So, in qualitative research, explore experience and behavior using interviews, focus group, and case studies. While quantitative research provide a measurable insight, 50%, 30%, 5% trend plus size, and in qualitative research offer deeper understanding. Both methods are often combined for comprehensive analysis, qualitative as well as quantitative. So we can use NIVO, thematic analysis of interviews and text, atlas.ti, qualitative data coding and visualization. These are all also free open access resources. DDoS, mixed method analysis with qualitative and quantitative integrations. So, no. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So we can conclude that qualitative and quantitative research both are important and depend on your research problem, research topic, which way you are going to use. It's all about research methodologies. So wishing you all success in your research and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. It's a very informative session. There are many of the participants are given feedback like very informative session, very useful session, and
Thank you.
you shared a very brief knowledge on hypothesis, qualitative analysis, quantitative analysis, all these things. And I request any participants who have having doubts, you can directly interact with our resource person.
Yes, you can. If you want any, I just see messages regarding this. If you want any kind of PDF or document, we'll share with sir.
I request our participants to interact with our resource person. If you have any queries, you can directly ask our resource person. Otherwise, we can conclude. Yes, sir, please.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, good evening, ma'am. This is Srikant Ganduri.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, I'm a research scholar of literature. Ma'am. So,
Yes, sir.
could you tell me actually what kind of research is suitable to my, say, literature, ma'am, either qualitative or quantitative?
Sir, sorry, please 1 minute. Could you message? You are not audible to me or clear to me.
Yeah,
Please,
ma'am.
yes.
I was actually I was out of my home.
Sure. Yes, no issue, sir. Please message me or
Message. Actually,
message.
I am on the way to my home, ma'am. I am
Okay.
walking on the road.
Okay, no issue, sir. So qualitative or quantitative research, or you difference between qualitative and quantitative research.
Yes, ma'am.
See,
And I
when
am asking which is suitable to actually my research area is literature, ma'am. I'm a scholar of literature.
okay, so you can
What suits
talk.
to me?
You are in literature. You are doing descriptive kind of research, so it can be
Yes, ma'am.
qualitative.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please
Yes,
continue.
Power BI is also useful for research work. Yes, Chauhan, you can use Power BI.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, Shilpi madam, do you have any questions? Shilpi madam, do you have any questions? Madam, Arti Rathar sir having a question. He is
Yes,
typing
ma'am.
in chat box.
Okay. Aarti, I want to. Aarti, please type your message till the time Sneha Chaudhary asked why are the potential implications of research findings? What are the potential implications of research findings? Your research findings can be considered as base for further studies. Secondary for you can first it will give you award of any degree, and next it can be further used for other research. Arti, if I am making research paper, then how can I decide the topic after reading many papers? Okay, so for writing a research paper, you have to go through with a detailed literature review, and you have to first do a systematic literature review. Uh, that's known as bibliometric research review or systematic literature review. Through that you can find research gap for that your particular subjects, and for after that you can write a new research paper. First you need to find a research gap for research paper if you go through with systematic literature review. Yes, research framework is just give you a guideline for your research. It's like a predefined guidelines. Yes, definitely, dear. It's worth studying. You are going to contribute in existing knowledge. Yes, Sneha, please. What? We can summarize like that. First, we need to identify our research problems, research area. After that, we have to do research literature review, and after that, we have to find research formulate research problem. After that, we find hypothesis. Hypothesis lead to objectives, and after that, we design our research project or research thesis. That, and after that we go for research.
Madam, one question raised from YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Uni has raised a question. Difference between research questions and research objectives.
Research questions related to our particular research topic which we decide, which known as research problem. And second one is research objective, and our research objective is to solve that problem, how we are going to solve these problems. Research problem can be single, and research objective as one or two related to that problem.
Also, Surajit asked a question through YouTube, madam.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, can you please explain the difference between research tools and research techniques?
Research tools may be statistical tools, accounting tools, mathematic tools. Research techniques is the process to apply that tools.
Thank you, madam.
Welcome.
I request our participants, if any questions, any doubts, you can raise to our resource person. Otherwise, we can conclude the session, madam. Yes, madam. Thank you. Thank you very much, madam. I think we can conclude the session. Most of the participants are leaving very positive feedback to us. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
I request all the participants to fill the feedback form that is shared in the Google Meet link as well as YouTube YouTube live chat. So you can fill, and also the link will be active up to 9 p.m. today only. Up to 9 p.m. today only. So you can go through the Skill Activate YouTube channel, and the link is pinned below, pinned in the comments. If anyone missed the feedback link form, you go to the Skill Activate YouTube channel, and the link is pinned in the comments. Thank you everyone. You can leave the meeting. Everyone can leave the meeting. Thank you everyone. I request everyone to leave the meeting. You will get your certificates via email. You can check the mails. Please fill the feedback form. Please fill the feedback form so that you will get the your certificate to your email in 7 working days. If you missed the feedback form, you can go to the Skill Activate YouTube channel. The feedback link is pinned in the comments. Thank you everyone. I am concluding the meeting. Thank you.